Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss important data structure in Java called as hash map and hash table. So this is like whenever we need a key value pair kind of a data structure where we have a keys and we want to hold the value corresponding to the keys and we want to retrieve them in a constant time like O1, right? Means we want very fast retrievals. Then this hash map is very handy because when you are like let's say you have, for example, you have 50,000 employees and you want to store the 50,000 employees in a hash map, like the key will be employee ID and the corresponding value will be the employee object. Then you want to retrieve any random employee within a constant time, then in that case hash map is very useful because it's just like a very fast retrieval or just O of 1, right? The big O notation for the retrieval is. So we are just like, if you are kind of a new to Java and you want to understand little bit details about the hash map and hash table and where to use hash map and where when to use hash table, then this video you will be interested to watch, as well as the internal representation of hash map. So basically, as as I mentioned earlier, hash map and hash table both are kind of a key value pair. So hash map implements abstract map, and this is the comparison we have here for both. So as you can see, hash map is inheriting abstract map class and hash table inherits dictionary class. Hash table is from Java, like I think Java 2, and hash map is I think from Java 5. So those are, hash table is a very old class, and it is useful when you have multi-threaded environment because hash table is it's synchronized, so it is good in multi-threaded environment. Hash map is not synchronized, so it is not thread safe. So if multiple threads are accessing the hash map, then we should not use hash map, right? In that case we should use hash table. Also, a hash map allows one null key and multiple null values. Hash table does not allow any null value or null key. That is another difference. Hash map is a class introduced in JDK 1.2 actually. So sorry about the versioning, but it is 1.2, and hash table is a legacy. So it is from the beginning, I think, of Java. Hash table is there. Hash map is since it is not synchronized, always hash map is fast compared to hash table because it is not synchronized. So which means that whenever multiple threads are accessing, like whenever thread is accessing hash map, then there is no locking mechanism because it's not synchronized, right? So all the methods run very fast. That's why hash map is fast. uh, Also, if you want to manually synchronize the hash map, you can use collections.synchronize map method, and you can just pass the object of hash map here, right? Your hash map object. Hash table, you don't have to synchronize it because it is automatically synchronized because it's already thread safe class. So that's kind of a detail, a little comparison about hash map and hash table. So one thing is, when you are implementing a hash map or hash table, you have to, and if you have your customized key, right, customized key, then your custom key class must be immutable, because when you are inserting entries into the hash map or hash table, the key, you once you make an entry into the hash map, then you cannot change that key, right? You should not change the key value basically. That's why the key should be immutable. For example, string, string is immutable, so it is a good key basically. Or integer object, which is like, let's say employee ID is, if it is an integer object, then it is automatically immutable. So those kind of keys you should use which are immutable. That is a very important thing. So also, let's just look at how actually when you are using it in Java, how it will look like. For example, if you are creating a hash table, you can create a hash table of integer comma string like this. So let's say you have just a integer as a employee ID and string is the employee name, like first name, let's say, for example. So you can just say a hash table dot put 101 Amit, then 102 Sachin, like that. You can put key value pairs, and you can use the hash table dot entry set method to iterate through the map, and you can just get the map's entry object here, and you can put the use the get key and get value methods from the entry object, right? To then you can do whatever logic you want inside this for loop, right? um, so like this. And for hash map is again, it is like integer and string. So integer is a key and string is a value, and it is, you can just say new hash map, and you can put a value like, 100 is integer, and Amit like the first name of the employee, like this. You can put like 101, 102, 103, and you can just use a hash map entry set method to iterate through the map, right? So you can just get the entry object, and then you can get like use get key and get value method of the entry object. So how about like how internally the hash map looks like, right? So what happens internally is, based on the hash code method, you have to implement hash code method, right, for the key. So if you are writing your own key class, then you will have to implement the equals and hash code method. And how the internally hash map will look like is, based on the hash code, it will put your object into the bucket for that hash code, right? So for example, this is a bucket one. So if the hash code, let's say for example, if the hash code is 1, then your object here, this key map pair will go here. If the bucket means, if your hash code for example is 2 for this pair, then it will go into the bucket 2. For example 3, it will go here. For example 4, it will go here. So based on the hash code that your key generates, then accordingly the object will be put, like the key value pair will be put into the hash map. And it always have this next pointer, right? So right now, since there is only one entry, we are just pointing like here null. But if you have multiple key value pairs with the same bucket, right? Like there can be multiple key value pairs here. So in that case, this next will point to the next key value pair here, not null, right? So like that, so it will be kind of a linked list right here. So in case of hash collision, happens when you have multiple key value pairs which are having the same hash code. Then the key is having same hash code, right? Then it will be like kind of it will go into the same bucket. So same bucket will have multiple key value associated with it, basically internally into the hash map. So this is how the hash map internally look like. For we inserted like 100 and 100 and 200 and 3 right here in hash map. So this is how it will internally look like, right? For example, so based on the keys hash code, for example key is 100 and its hash code is 1. For example, it will go into bucket 1. The key is 101, its hash code for example it's 2, then it will go into bucket 2, like that. So this is how internally the hash map looks like. And this is how you can actually use hash map and hash table in Java. The important difference you should remember is, if you are hash map, it is like its context is like accessed by multiple threads or one thread. If the map is accessed by multiple threads, then you should go with either hash table or concurrent. Hash map is a new class introduced in Java 8, so that one you can use. If it is just a single thread which is accessing your map, then you can just use hash map in that case, because hash map is fast, it's not synchronized, so it is fast compared to hash table. So those are the important things. I think I just wanted to create a small video for you to understand the difference between hash map and hash table. And you will get some idea about like how you can like use both of these and when you should use it. So so once again, just quickly summarize it. So both hash map and hash table, both are key value pairs classes. And hash map is not synchronized, so it is good if you are just using in single threaded environment, means one thread is accessing the map. But if multiple threads are accessing your map, then in that case you should use hash table because it is synchronized. And in general, hash map is fast, because it is not synchronized, so it does not have to put any lock when you are accessing the hash map, right? Like get method, put method. So you don't have to put lock, or you don't have to lock your hash map basically in that case. So internally this is how it looks like. So we explained, like I already explained you, how the bucket is decided based on the keys hash code. So that's how it will be internally look like. So I often create videos related to Java J2E, data structures, algorithms, and lead code solutions. So please subscribe to the channel. That will help the channel to grow and reach to more people. Thanks for watching the video.